Thank you. Yeah, and that's about it. The webinar you had on University of Miami, that was very helpful considering I live in the neighborhood. As I said in the email, it sounded like she was talking to me basically. I've been teaching for about 16, 17 years. Got my master's degree along the way, and actually becoming a teacher has actually, I think, made me a better student, if that makes any sense. And
Sure.
so yeah, a lot of the things that she was saying I found it very informative in terms of the information that she was giving, for prospective students and things like that. So thank you.
Good. Of course. I'm really glad to hear that was helpful.
Other than that, I'm just trying to plug along, trying to stick to the schedule. I know you said just wait till, a little bit further down the road to decide whether or not how to reschedule the test. And so yeah, but I'm like, I got to say this much. Your course gives me a lot of hope. It gives me a lot of hope, and I feel comfortable with even with the difficulty that I'm having, the process that the progress that I'm making as I go along. It's okay. I can address this way. I can address it that way, and that's it's very reassuring. When you're going into such a difficult process or a difficult task. Just knowing that there's hope there.
Awesome. I'm really glad to hear that it's helping. And so how's the schedule working for you, the day-by-day plan?
The day-by-day plan is good. It's really helpful. Like I said, I'm a day behind. I have two little girls, a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. So I wake up real early in the morning. I usually do about anywhere from 6 to 8 hours a day. So I don't know if that's overdoing it. You said treat it like a job. So it's pretty much my work hours. I start at 7, I finish sometimes around 3 o'clock. And then I try to get in a game at the end of the night, just to review something that I went over, but it's a little bit hard when you're putting the girls down to sleep, But yeah, I get up. I think the schedule is helping a lot. The fact that, you have a day set, like I'm a day behind now. So that kind of adds an extra sense of urgency. But I think it's really, I like the fact that, listen, these are all just this types of logic game this week. Next week, it's going to be just these types of logic games. Now here, look at some of them specifically. I think that's really helpful in terms of the schedule.
Fantastic. Well, it sounds like you're doing all the right things. Just take plenty of breaks to avoid burnout. Really budget your time, have breaks scheduled if you need them. Get out, go for a walk if necessary, take a break, do other things and come back to it if necessary. It sounds like you have the schedule flexibility and freedom where you can get the amount of studying done that you need to get done. That's not going to be an issue. The issue is really potentially of doing too much. So as long as you just keep that in your mind, burnout is real. It happens to a lot of folks, especially when they have that freedom and flexibility. Obviously, I know that having kids will automatically remove you from the prep sometimes, which is maybe a good thing in this case. So just allow that to happen and don't worry if it does. I know it can be stressful to feel like you're trying to do this really head down, focused, difficult prep, and then someone's tugging at your leg or something, right? So just recognize that those breaks could actually be useful and you will be able to get back to it.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, that relieves some of the guilt.
I hear that. Totally. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.